teachers go to the Colonial Williamsburg Teacher Institute, and they have been going for 25 years. I started going as a peer facilitator in 2000, well, with a group of teachers actually in 2000. In 2001, Catherine Wooten with the Colonial Dames had put together and organized a Bill of Rights Day. And my students really enjoyed coming to the Capitol and participating in Bill of Rights Day. So in 2002, I called Catherine and said, how can we participate again? And she said, I'm handing it over to you. So from Bill of Rights Day, we changed it and added new elements to it and called it Colonial Day at the Capitol. I just love the students' excitement. I have so many students that come back to my classroom each year and tell me that that was one of their favorite things. They talk about coming to the Capitol and sitting in the legislators' chairs and doing the debate. That's one of their most exciting events here because they feel really important to be able to sit in our legislators' chairs and see how government works here at the Capitol. So they're walking back in time and not only experiencing colonial history, they're making a connection to our history now, or our society now and government today by coming to the Capitol and seeing the senators and legislators here.
We're just dressed as colonial dressing basically. We're basically just dressed as colonial people.
Just what?
Yeah.
So, why are you here today, buddy?
Because it's.
Is this your idea, your teacher's idea, or what?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, what do you like about this so far?
That there's many people that portray different people from colonial time. I know that back then we had the 13 colonies, and we were under British rule, and we decided that we were going to break free from Britain because he was taxing us and making it unfair and housing British soldiers. We had to house British soldiers, so we were getting angry. So some of us tried to be independent and break free from Britain. And then the American Revolution was held, and we fought Britain and the 13 colonies, and we forced them out of 13 colonies. We had the first president, George Washington, and everything.
They get to do colonial, well, they hear historical speakers from Colonial Williamsburg and Mount Vernon. They're very fortunate because it's a reunion year to have the founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton. So that in itself is just amazing to have all three here at once. And then they also participate in a debate. At school, they learn how to debate. They each take on the role of a colonist, and they debate patriotism or being loyal to the king. So when they come here at the Capitol, they go in the House chambers and they participate in a debate and debate one another. They also participate and get to experience colonial dancing and games. Sometimes they make things like tinsmithing, a little piece of tin from a tinsmith shop. They participate in spy activities where they solve riddles and break the spy code like they would have done in colonial times. My daughter is portraying Patsy Jefferson, so she'll talk about Patsy Jefferson going to France. She's going to teach them some French words. Patsy Jefferson is Thomas Jefferson's daughter. She'll teach them some French words, and they'll learn about tea and manners in colonial times. Well, the dress that I have on would have been the gentry level, and only about 2% of the colonists were gentry level during the time period, which is surprising to many of the students because they all want to wear the fancy dresses and such. So more of the common people would have worn dresses that they could have worked in that would have been a little more comfortable. The boys are wearing breeches for their pants. Both boys and girls wore shirt dresses that was more or less their night dress that they wore also as a shirt underneath. And then the boys are wearing tricorn hats. That they wore the tricorn hats to keep their hat from falling off when they were holding their muskets. So they enjoy playing dress up, and at first they have reservations about wearing the silly clothing, But then once they get here and they see all of the other boys and girls dressed up in their colonial costumes, they're very excited about it. This is a part of their 5th grade history curriculum. So many of the things that we're doing here, they are required to learn according to the state standards. So we are bringing a broader focus and enriching what they're already required to learn. So of course they're going to take that back to the classroom and have a more memorable experience and learn history better because they're able to come here and touch historical artifacts and see costumed interpreters portraying the actual people that lived during colonial times. So yes, they'll go back in the classroom, we'll talk about it more. I personally have another colonial day at my school, and so my students choose a topic from colonial times that they research and put together a presentation that they share with their fellow 5th graders after coming here to Colonial Day. So it makes them be the leaders.